Can you believe we're this deep into the NFL season? We got to make every second count. With DraftKings Sportsbook, you can make the most out of every game day. Bet on your favorite teams for a shot at winning big bucks. New customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting $5 on any matchup. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the app now. Use code Shannon. New customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on the NFL. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports Unc. He's your favorite number 85. I am Shannon Sharpe. He's number 85. Your favorite number 85, Cincinnati Bengal legend. Chad, Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank you for getting us to over 300,000 subs.
We at 300?
We at 306 to be exact.
Remember,
Ocho, we said if they had gotten us there on Thursday, get us to 300, we was going to have a giveaway tonight.
Okay.
Well, we didn't get that number on Thursday. We reached that number tonight. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys a chance to run it back. Get us to 350 by next Monday. 350 by next Monday. Ocho, we're gonna do it big. I'm gonna go to put it out there.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 20,000. We're gonna divide it up. So however many times 20,000 to go into 500 to go into 20,000. That's how many winners we're gonna have. But this is how we
hold on. Run it back to me. Wait a minute. Follow me. I'm right on your hip now.
Okay,
clarify what we're doing so I can get my money right.
Okay, because I was running that time. This time I'm gonna walk with it.
Walk with me now.
Get us to 350,000.
350,000.
350,000 by next Monday.
Next Monday.
You're gonna have to show proof that you had 5. Actually, what was it? 5 or 10, Ash? Show us that you got 10 or your family members and friends.
Okay.
Take a pitch, send it to us. How we gonna get that? On Twitter.
Okay.
Nightcap Show. Send it to us on Twitter. You'll automatically be enrolled. We're going to DM you. We're going to DM the winners. We need to get to 350 by next Monday.
Next Monday.
So it's going to be the Monday after Thanksgiving. Now, here's the trick. Guess what we're going to do, Ocho? We're going tonight. We're going Monday night. We're going Thursday night. And we're going Friday night. And we're going Sunday night. So we got 5 episodes between now and then. So if we're at 350, by the time we end Monday night show, we're going to give away $20,000.
Boy, I like the way you thinking, boy. See, this is why I partner with you.
So this is 40. So that means 40 people will win $500 each. 40.
Like that.
Not 10, not 15, not 20. 40. Because Ocho, it's not.
Yes, sir.
I started thinking about it. Look, people have they've been supporting me since I joined FS1.
Right.
And when Club Shay Shay came out, they supported me.
Yeah.
When I went out on my own and they supported me, followed me the first take with Stephen A on ESPN. And when we launched this show just 6 weeks ago, they've supported us. So I didn't think it was fair to support and not give back.
Right.
So we're gonna give back. And we're gonna give away 20,000.
20,000.
20,000. 40 people will win $500 each.
Ain't nobody else doing this. This is why this will go down as one of the greatest shows of all time.
And if they do it, they're gonna and so I just thought it was fair that other people get to reap some of the benefits of our success. So thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button because we're growing. So just remember, I will repeat the giveaway and how you win and how you become eligible to win. We've also pinned the Shea by Laportier link at the top of the chat. So the holidays, Thanksgiving is 4 or 5 days away. Christmas is right around the corner. I know we have some birthday babies in late November, early December, and throughout. So make sure you go get you a bottle for a friend, loved one, and greatly appreciate that. So
Man,
let's jump
dope.
into this game, Ocho.
That's
the
dope.
Broncos beat the Vikings 21-20. Russ was 27 of 35, 259, 1 touchdown. The Broncos almost let this thing slip away, kicked 5 field goals. Josh Dobbs of the Minnesota Vikings was 20 of 32, 221, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 fumble. What would you take away from tonight?
I mean, the takeaway from tonight was obviously Josh Dobbs did everything he possibly could to win the Vikings this game. On the other end, Russell Wilson played okay football. He played okay football in times like games like tonight. What Courtland Sutton did, having to save your quarterback. Yeah. I call it HBO. Help a brother out. Yeah, that's exactly what Courtland Sutton did multiple times. He did it last week against the Bills, and he did it again tonight and saved Russell Wilson a ball that he threw up that was basically covered. It was basically covered,
Yeah.
But he went up and said, "I got this. I got you. I got you." He saved him.
And that's what a number one's supposed to do, Ocho.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, I've got to have confidence that I can put the ball up, and it's either it's going to be a catch or it's going to be an incomplete. But under no circumstances can that be a turnover in that spot.
Right.
I'm trusting you, Courtland Sutton. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I believe you that you're better than the guy that I'm throwing this ball up against. So either one or two things need to happen. It's a touchdown or it's an incomplete.
Right.
The latter, an interception, cannot happen. And Courtland Sutton did a great job. Russell did a great job of putting the ball up, giving him an opportunity to make the play. But I thought Russell Wilson played really well given the circumstances. Now, you would like to see them get the ball into the end zone on some of those red zone possessions also, Ocho, because remember I told you, normally when you kick field goals, you lose ball games. Yeah. And they kicked 5 of them. But I thought that final drive, that was Russ. I was not pleased with the game plan that Sean Payton called in that final drive because if you think about it, Ocho, they were all check downs to Pete Ryan. Or to,
that's a good thing. But that's a good thing. They were all checked down because the defense, they played back. So that's the one thing you want to do is you want to check it down and get as many yards as you can and get out of bounds.
He did a great job of not forcing it. Right. But I thought Russ made some plays, did some great things with his legs. He took some sacks early. But at the end of the day, the reason why the Broncos won this game is because the turnovers. Yeah. The turnover, they won the turnover battle. They could have gotten more. Josh Dobbs put the ball on the ground a couple of times, but they were unable to come away with it. But they came away with the ones that they needed to. And like you said, in a situation like that, they said, we're going to bend. We're not going to break because you need a touchdown to beat us. We're going to give you something. But here's the thing. Once you start giving them momentum, they get first downs and first down. Now they're going to get into a rhythm. And before you know it, they're inside the 20. And now you're like, okay, now what do we do? And there's over a minute left in the ball game.
Right.
The Broncos defense did a great job of taking the ball away. But you like to see them, like I said, Ocho, you like to see them cash some of those possessions and get touchdowns. And I don't think the game comes down to a final possession if they score a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, where you put that pressure on your quarterback and your offensive coordinator have to go down and score with a minute left on the clock. But what I do like, and what I will say about the Broncos is obviously after a 1-4 rocky start, after a tumultuous turmoil relationship between Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, they've won the last 4 games. Yes. They won the last 4 games. Russell Wilson, to this point right now, we're in week 10. Week 10, right? In week 10, Russell Wilson is sitting at 18 TDs and 4 interceptions on the season. 19 now. Last year, he only had 16 TDs total.
Yes.
Total.
So career low and everything.
Yeah, career low and everything. That maturation and relationship between Sean Payton and Russell Wilson is cooking to where it should be. They putting the seasoning on it. It ain't cooked all the way yet. They putting the seasoning on it, and as time progresses, I think we're gonna see something similar to what Drew Brees and Sean Payton had over in New Orleans. It ain't gonna get there just yet, but I think by towards the end of the season, they're gonna catch that momentum offensively. They're gonna gel together as coach and quarterback, and I think going into next year, we're gonna get to see the Russell Wilson we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I think Jerry Jeudy would love to have that opportunity back. Russ hit him in the arms, and he dropped that one.
Wait, did he drop it, or was it? You don't think DB didn't get his hand on it? No,
he had it. I mean, it got what happened was the guy flashed him. You know how when somebody get right in front of your eye,
and you lose it for a split second.
That's all it takes.
Right.
And I think that's what really happened. But he played well up until that game. That's one he'd love to have back. The thing is that you don't have to worry about like what coulda, shoulda, woulda been if Judy catches that ball, because Cortland Sutton jumps up and he saves the day. And that's what you expect. Like I said, if you're a true number one, the quarterback has to have confidence that he can put the ball up in most situations. And it's either going to be a catch or it's going to be an
down with it. One or the other. Yeah.
Yes. So congratulations to the Broncos. If I'm not mistaken, Ocho, I think they got 5-9. They got 12 turnovers in their last 3 games.
Yeah. You're playing crazy.
You'll win a lot of. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was getting ready to piggyback off what you were going to say. When you're turning the ball over like that, obviously you want touchdowns out of those turnovers, but you're going to win a lot of ball games when you're turning over the ball at the rate that they are, especially in the second. I consider the second half of the season, because the first half of the season, their defense it was atrocious.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
They gave up a 70 piece.
Horrible, and I'm not
sure it could have been more.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're turned around in such a short amount of time, but they are playing great football defensively.
They are, but you know what, Ocho? I'm watching this game. Sean Payton's got to open this offense up. You can't keep running the ball on effing first down. I mean, now because you get back to the line, now it's 2nd and 10.
Right.
It's 2nd and 10. It's 2nd and 9. It's 2nd and 8.
I have a question. Do you think he has the confidence to put the ball in Russell Wilson's hand and say, "Here, take the game over. I'm gonna give the game to you and put it in your hands to win"? Or do you think you want to play conservative?
Well, he's playing conservative, but you got a quarterback that you're heavily invested in. Right. I'm not saying that you throw the ball 50 yards down the field, but I'm saying you got to be. It's too generic. You know how hard it is when you run the ball on first down and you go back to the line of scrimmage and it's 2nd and 8, it's 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 12. Because a lot of times they were getting trapped behind the line of scrimmage and they were either getting thrown for a loss or they were barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. And so now you're putting the onus. Now you need an extra 2 yards just to make the first down.
Right.
Me personally, I just think it's too tough to ask your offense time after time to overcome 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9. Let them get some 2nd and 4s. Let it be some 2nd and 3s in there.
Make it easy. Make it manageable.
Now I can really open up the playbook.
Right.
But when you're constantly fighting at the sticks or behind the sticks, man, Ocho, you know how hard it is to keep overcoming that throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah, most definitely. There are only so many play calls that you have for 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15 when you get holding calls. Listen, that playbook shrinks significantly.
Yes. The Bills beat the Jets 32-6. Robert Salah only now is willing to bench Zach Wilson. Ocho, Zach Wilson was 7 of 15, 81 yards and a touchdown. Backup, I think his name is Tim Boyle, 7 of 14, an interception. And what have I preached to you from the moment we came on? I said, Mike Shanahan told me something in 1995. He said, 84, I'll never accept anything in a win I wouldn't have lost. And what was happening? Zach Wilson was playing bad, but nobody was willing to call it out because you were winning. And now he played the exact same way. His stat line looks a lot like he did when he was winning. Now it's become unacceptable. You know why? Because you accepted it when he was winning. Instead of correcting and saying, Zach, this is not good enough, everybody say, you can win with this. You see, I'm telling you, you cannot consistently overcome bad quarterback play.
Right.
It's just like overcoming a bad diet. It's hard. It's virtually impossible for you to out-exercise a bad diet. It's impossible, damn near, to constantly try to overcome. And the defense played good up until a point. And then he started going 3 and out. Turnover. And that defense finally broke, and you saw Quinny Williams getting upset on the sidelines because it's come to a head.
Right.
How much more can I endure?
Right.
While the other side of the ball ain't carrying their side of the ain't carrying their side of the mail.
I think it's really tough. Obviously, to almost a fault. I've done all I can to support Zach. Almost to a fault. Even when things haven't been going well, because I want to see him do well. I understand what it's like to not just play quarterback, but to play quarterback in that
New York
media in New York. I understand that, and I was hoping, I was wishing, and still I have a great love of Zach Wilson and what he has accomplished to this point. It hasn't come into fruition on what we'd like to see. For me as a fan, and will still remain a fan of Zach Wilson, I hope for the best for him. But the quarterback play like that, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't win with that. As much as I'd like to have something to say positive in a way and be constructive, you got to take the blame for what's going on. Obviously, 7 for 15 for 61 yards, a TD interception is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And to me, I thought, and I'm not sure if there is a better choice at the quarterback helm. I'm not sure if Boyle is going to be much better, but it's unfortunate, and I hate to see it. I hate to see a player get benched because I know what that does to the psyche. I know what it does to the mental. I know what it does for someone's confidence. And I was hoping at some point that, he was able to manage the game. Just don't lose it for him. Just keep us in it, keep us in the game, and allow the defense to do what they did. Just don't turn the ball over, manage it, try to be as efficient as possible offensively, and maybe, it comes down to a field goal or maybe a defensive stop at the end of a game to give you guys the opportunity to win. But today, I think, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, and Salah had no choice but to bench him. It's something that I didn't want to see, and that should bother me, man. It bothered me because I really want to see Young Bull win.
I think the biggest thing is, Ocho, if you're not going to be the reason that we win, you can't be the reason we lose.
Yeah.
It's really simple. It's really simple. When you're a quarterback of his playing like he does. Now, we understand there is expectation from these other quarterbacks, whether it's Dak, whether it's Patrick Mahomes. If you're playing like he's playing, you cannot be the reason why we're losing this game.
Right.
If you're not going to be the reason why we win, you can't be the reason why we lose.
Yeah.
And so in a situation like this, look, Breece Hall can't get going because they say we're going to put 9 in the box. We're not going to let you run the ball. So, and you see what happens when he can't break off a big run for 80 yards and the defense can't turn you over 4 times and put that offense on a short field. You see how mundane that offense looks?
Right.
The quarterback play is just an F. And I agree with you. There's no guarantee that Tim Boyle will be any better than Zach Wilson. But at this point, Ocho, you've got to try something. Because if you continue to try this ass out there, you're going to lose this locker room.
Right.
Because the other guys are practicing, they're meeting, they're working their asses off. And here's a guy over here, and it's not getting done.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the,
I'm sure. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I'm sure Zach is doing the same thing. He's in there practicing. He's in there studying. Watching film, working with receivers after practice. I'm sure he is, because what you want to do when you get to the point where it's as bad as it is you're doing everything you can, to hope that the results show on Sundays or Mondays, for whatever it may be, but it's just not happening for him. And I hate the fact that the finger is pointed at Zach only. I'm sure there are other spots, and I'm not going to get into that. I'm sure there are other reasons that things aren't going well for him. But dude, you don't understand how hard it is. I'm not even bullshit. I bullshit you now. How hard it is to be critical of Zach and understanding how difficult it is to play the quarterback position in New York. They've been harping on him since he got there, and it seems like nothing is going his way.
Yeah, I think the thing is that, it's tough. It's tough on everybody, Ocho. It's not an easy job. Granted, the quarterback position is a really tough position to play. But hell, let me ask you a question. If a cornerback was going out there playing, if he was playing the equivalent of Zach Wilson, would they continue to put him out there? No, they wouldn't. No. If an offensive lineman was playing the equivalent of Zach Wilson, would they continue to put him out there? If a linebacker, if a wide receiver, if a tight end, if they were playing the equivalent of how Zach Wilson is playing, would they continue to put him out there?
You're right.
Because at the end of the day, as a coach, Ocho, you're not just responsible for one. You're responsible for all. It's kind of like being a parent.
Yes,
you're not just responsible for the oldest kid or the baby. You're responsible for all the kids. Robert Salah owed it to his locker room to put the best 53 out there, no matter how much money they make, no matter where they were drafted. Because at the end of the day, I cared about, he went in the first round. He deserved to play. Not if he didn't deserve it.
Right.
You don't get what you deserve. You get what you earn. If you don't earn playing time, you don't deserve playing time. We got to stop this notion, because guess what? If you're an offensive lineman and you're starting, They don't never say, well, who they gonna put in there? They put the backup in there, right, Ocho?
Yeah.
When you running back and you have a problem fumbling the football, what they do? Well, who's better? They put the backup in there.
Yeah. But it's one thing to it. The funny thing about it is the backup is the backup for a reason, because the person in front of him is actually is better. That's just what it is. I'm not sure what Mr. Boyle is going to do. I wish Mr. Boyle the best of luck. I have a question for you though. Do you think this benching is a benching for the remainder of the season, and Mr. Boyle is going to take over at the helm as a Jets quarterback, or do we stick with Zach? Does Robert Salah talk to the team captain to see what they want to do? What route do you go as a head coach here? What do you do?
Well, you already know what the team wants to do. The team wants to go in a different direction at quarterback. Can Tim Boyle be any worse than Zach? So at worst come to worst, you lose the game. What the hell you doing with Zach? We losing the game.
Right.
I mean, we ain't got it. What do they always say, Ocho? What do you got to lose?
Right. That's frustrating. It's frustrating for me, and I'm not even playing. It's frustrating for me, and I'm not even playing. I feel for Garrett Wilson. I feel for Lazard. I feel for Brees. I want them boys to succeed so bad, simply because the media is killing my guy Zach Wilson. They're killing him. I want him to succeed so bad.
But Ocho, I think the thing is that it's not like they're going out of their way. He's playing bad.
Yeah, you're right.
And sometimes we got to stop saying me pointing out something.
Right. I'm not even talking about you. I'm just saying in general. It's just saying you. I'm just saying the media darlings in general. I'm talking about over the landscape of it in general, and just on him. And I can just imagine what it does to his mental,
Right.
If he's not built like that, if he's not strong like that, like mentally, like I like that. I like everybody jumping on my head or talking about me. It's like I operate differently, and I'm not sure he operates the same way, because he's yet to recover from that and give me the Zach Wilson I was used to seeing coming out of college, with that swag, with that, as they call it, moxie,
Ocho, there's a difference playing for books and playing for mortgages and private school tuitions. And there have been a lot of great college football players that when they come to the league, it's a whole different animal here.
Yeah.
This is the Serengeti. The NFL is the Serengeti. Yeah. And only the strongest will survive.
Right.
You have to be tough, not only physically, but emotionally, psychologically.
Yeah.
And you have to have turtle shell. Yeah. You have to have turtle skin, because there are going to be games in which you don't play well. Mm-hmm. And the outside noise is going to become deafening. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to be able to block that out.
Yeah, and stay the course.
I don't care how great a player is. He has faced criticism at some level, be it Tom Brady, be it Peyton Manning, be it Joe Montana, be it Emmitt Smith, Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
You're going to face. How do you handle that? See, strength isn't getting somewhere. Mm-hmm. It's overcoming something that you didn't think you could.
Right.
So we'll learn a lot more about Zach Wilson, because he got benched last year. They was wearing the backup quarterback's jersey on the road, Ocho. It's the same thing in Philly. You remember when they had Nick Foles and Carson Wentz?
Yeah.
And they built a shrine to Nick Foles. They built a shrine. Imagine, Ocho, your locker room, they building the shrine to TJ.
Yeah.
And now, hold on, wait a minute. What y'all doing?
Right. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I've never been on a team like that, Ocho. I've never been on a team, and I've been on teams where, Trent came in for Tony Banks.
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
They built no shrine. We knew it was the right thing to do, because Tony was turning the ball over. Right. And it's great, and it's historic, and we had a historic defense. Mm-hmm. Now, we knew if we can just go 10 points, if we get 10 early, it's over.
Oh, you good.
It's over.
You're good.
And I believe if the Jets could get to 10 early, but they always fall behind before you know it. And then the defense has to stand on their heads, get takeaways, scooping scores, pick sixes, punt blocks, and things like that. It's hard to do that every single game. In order, think about it, Ocho. You like to get turnovers, but you can't go into the game expecting your defense to get 4 a game.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This ain't a video game. It's real life.
No, exactly.
It's real life.
Exactly. Yeah. So we don't know. We'll find out what decision Robert Salah is going to make.
What would you do? What would you do? If you were Robert Salah, what would you do?
I'm going with Tim Boyle. I got to. I don't have no choice. I'm going to lose the locker room if I don't. If I haven't already lost it.
Right. He ain't lose the locker room. No. But I understand what you're saying.
Try Jack Wilson back out there. Try it back out there.
Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough, man. Jesus Christ.
CJ Stroud and the Texans beat the Cardinals 21-16. He had 3 interceptions, 27-36, 336, 2 touchdowns, 3 INTs. The only thing that I'm going to say about this is that against better teams, Ocho, you can't do that.
Yeah, you ain't overcoming that. Yeah.
You do that against Jacksonville. You do that against Baltimore. You do that against Kansas City. You're gonna lose those games.
Yeah.
And so the one in the end zone,
right?
You can't take points off the board. It's Tampa 2. The guy rails. Guy runs to the so it's Tampa 2. It looks like cover 2, but the Mike backer is running, so it's really like 3 deep.
3 deep, yeah.
You can't do that. You can't make that throw. Take the points.
Yeah. Listen, Stroud has played phenomenal up to this point. He's played phenomenal up to this point. And the funny thing about it is to turn the ball over 3 times and still overcome that and still win the game and pull it out is a testament to how good he really is. Even if they're playing the Arizona Cardinals, probably it wouldn't work against the better teams.
Baltimore, Kansas City, maybe Jacksonville,
Dolphins, teams of that magnitude. But the fact that he can overcome it, throw interceptions like that, and still have a game like he had. Dude, he was 27 for 38 for 336, man.
Yeah.
Man, we talk about a rookie, man. Every week is something different that veterans are doing that have been playing the game for a long time. He's acting like he'd been here before. Calm, poised in the pocket, his ability to process, read. Listen, I didn't see him go from 1 to 2 to 3 to back to 1.
Yeah, like his anticipatory skills are second to none. He has a great, like you said. A lot of times we get so caught up on what's that? The Wonder Lick and the test and this. Bro, I don't want nobody taking tests. If the guy gets 50 on the Wonder Lick, I want him as my agent or my accountant. That don't mean he's gonna be good at quarterback.
It don't have nothing to do with playing the game of football.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
I've seen a lot of smart guys, and there are a lot of guys on Wall Street that works for Google, and ain't one of them gonna be able to throw no pass. And there's a lot of guys that can throw pass and ain't gonna have no job in corporate America, and that's okay too. But we need to stop putting so much emphasis. Well, he didn't test well, and he took the test when he played college. Did you watch him throw the ball?
Yeah.
That's the test.
Yeah, that is the test. Turn on the film. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And you know what I like? Not only what I like, not about just CJ Stroud. This is how I know his name is in the MVP conversation, as it should be. As it should be.
For sure.
And he gonna win. He should win Rookie of the Year too, right?
Right?
He's
gonna win that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The schedule that they have left is favorable, not just for CJ Stroud, but for the Texans in general. They got the Jags, winnable. Yeah. They got the Broncos.
They already beat the Jag. They already
beat the one. The divisional game, winnable. They got the Broncos, winnable. They got the Jets. The defense
very winnable.
Very, very winnable because obviously if you can get up on them early, you'll be fine. Titans, I don't know what Titans game. I don't know what Titans team we're gonna see.
Right.
I don't know what Titans team we're gonna see. The Browns, it gets iffy because that goddamn defense is hell.
We're gonna talk about them a little later. They just signed Joe Flacco, but their defense is outstanding. Myles Garrett right now is the defensive player of the year. And there are a lot of great players. I watched Danielle Hunter tonight.
Over TJ Watt?
I got T.J. Watt has been phenomenal.
Okay.
Danielle Hunter had a great game.
Yeah.
Michael had 2.5 sacks. I think 2.5 sacks today.
Right.
But that Myles Garrett,
yeah,
Ocho, every game.
Yeah, it's something.
Every game, he giving folks that work.
Yeah.
So right now, my defensive player of the year is Myles Garrett.
Okay.
Tank Dell put up another monster day. He got 42 catches, Ocho, 659 yards, 6 receiving touchdowns. I think
real deal.
Yeah, Tank. Well, they gave him the right name. I don't know if that's his real name or Mama just called him Tank. But he running slap over folks.
Yeah,
he running by him and over him.
Yeah, man. Tank is a real deal. He's one of the few receivers in the NFL. Obviously, even with him being a rookie, I would put him, and people probably aren't going to understand, I would put him right now top 5 route runners in the league. People, yep, top 5. I've never seen any, but there are a few people that can do it, that can accelerate, stop on a dime, re-accelerate, and get him getting in and out of cuts.
Yeah,
ain't too many that can do it like that, man.
Ocho, you know the key to being a great route runner is imagination.
Yeah,
you can't be afraid to try anything.
No,
and I would work on my craft. I would work on at practice, and I would ask the safeties, or I would ask the guys, okay, what you think? And they would tell me, say, Sharpe, you got on your toes, so kind of it was a tail. Now I guess I knew you was gonna break in or out, and so I got a 50-50 chance of guessing right. He said, but so I was like, okay, I'm playing that through my mind. But and John and Mike would always tell me, said, I don't care what you do in between, as long as you be where you're supposed to be when he's ready to throw the ball.
Right on time, yeah.
I don't give a damn. Mike said he don't care if I go to the outhouse. As long as I be at the corner when I'm supposed to be there.
Hey, when I think about it, when I talk about receivers that can improvise and still stay within the timing of an offense,
yes,
Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen,
Slow Walker,
Hey, Tank Dell. You want to know who people don't talk about enough that play the game that is like that is very creative, but he was always within the timing of the offense. Stevie Johnson. Stevie Johnson. Buffalo Bills.
Johnson. Yeah. Okay.
And man, listen. Though I can sit there and watch his releases, his route running, dog, in amazement. One of the best to ever do it. He doesn't get the props he deserves, but anytime I have an opportunity to talk about receivers, about running routes and cutting the rug, man, he's one of them ones. Legendary.
You know Ocho, it shouldn't be a problem because ain't nobody pressing no more. Ain't nobody putting hands on people.
You can't even touch nobody.
Yeah. So I don't know what's to speed you up.
Right.
You should, because here's the thing, they can't touch you outside of 5 yards, and ain't nobody really putting hands on folks like that anyway.
No.
So you shouldn't be sped up. The Browns beat the Steelers today in a very ugly game, low scoring game, 13-10. The Browns are signing Joe Flacco. The Steelers, man, look here. The Steelers play bad the first half, and then somehow find a way to be in the ball game late. And it took a great drive by Dorian Thompson, right?
Dorian Thompson.
Yeah. It took a great drive by him to get him back in field goal range and kick the walk-off game, basically walk-off game winner. What would you kind of take away from that game?
Listen, the fact that Deshaun Watson goes down, the Steelers have been up and down all season, and managed to have a winning record and are above 500, sitting third in the division. I don't know how they pull it off. For one, they have an immense talent in George Pickens. They don't use him enough. I'm not sure what Matt Canada is doing over there, but for some reason they don't use him enough. They don't use Deontay Johnson enough.
Right.
They're not efficient offensively. The defense is decent, but they do things just enough to continue to win games. Obviously, they didn't win today. We know why, and we saw what happened. The Browns defense is so good. They're able to overcome not having a Deshaun Watson, not having a stellar quarterback at the helm to carry that team.
Right. And so you're absolutely right, because with their defense, we were talking about it. How far can the Browns go with the way that defense is playing? If Deshaun Watson continued to get better and better, they had a chance to be there at the end.
Oh yeah, easily.
Because with Amari Cooper, they got decent. I like the tight end Bryant and Joku. You need to holler at your boy, man. I need to work on you with them hands, man, because the ball getting up on you real quick. It's getting on him real quick, Ocho. And so I don't know if he's picking up, because I tried to pick the ball up no matter what route I'm running, especially if I'm trying to pick the ball up out the quarterback's hand. I'm not waiting till the ball halfway there. I mean, I'm like, like a baseball player. A baseball player is trying to pick the ball up out of his hand.
Right. Off the pitcher's hand,
If I wait till the ball halfway there, I got no chance of hitting it.
Right.
So I think he needs to do a better job of trying to locate the ball. A physical specimen that can run,
strong,
explode. But there are a lot of plays that he's leaving on the field that I feel he can make and that he should make, given that he's a tight end of that caliber.
Right.
Your Bengals. Joe Burrow goes out. It's found out that he has a torn ligament, will miss the rest of the season. The Bengals on the league's toughest remaining schedule based on opponent winning percentage. They've lost every division game. So that's already put them behind the 8 ball. And you're going to have to do it with Jake Browning.
Jake Browning. We ready. We ready. We love tests. We love tests. we love tests. On realistically, we are behind the 8 ball. When you lose a quarterback of that magnitude, obviously, and people love to argue the fact. Okay, I'm gonna just, for the sake of it, for the rest of the world, the second best quarterback in the NFL. When you lose the second best quarterback in the NFL, that has legitimately changed an entire franchise in a short time.
Yeah,
that's difficult.
Yeah,
it's difficult. That's very difficult for us as a team to have to move forward. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Browning. No disrespect to him. He's going to take over the helm and do what he can, but he's not. By no means is he Joe Burrow.
Ocho,
Joe Burrow.
I agree with you. If you guys had a dominant run game, you know what I can say, Ocho? Okay, run the football. You have Chase. Higgins going to come back. Yeah. And so now you'll be throwing a lot of one-on-one. But because you don't have like the old 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when they had Tennessee, they had Henry, the way he was running the air out of the ball.
Right.
You can say, okay, we still, no matter who the quarterback is, we can turn around and hand it to Derrick Henry 30 times. We're gonna be able to play action off that, because you got to drop 8-9 guys down to stop that. But your running game hasn't been what I thought it would be, considering Joe Mixon and the upgrading of the offensive line. But Ocho, Joe, y'all have to do something about this.
What about
Joe can't keep taking that kind of punishment, Ocho. And I keep saying that he's taking too much punishment.
Right. I have a question. For you. Well, Joe is already out for the season, so I'm gonna just for
you gonna focus on Jake Brown and the team you got together. Okay.
For continuity purposes.
Okay.
I think it's not that bad for us, right? I think the fact that we have Chase, that we have Tyler Boyd, that we have T. Higgins, and that trio of receivers, and Joe is very efficient. I'm talking about Brother Mixon.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's very good. I think that we can overcome the lack of not having Joe Burrow because our receiving core is so good. What do you think? I'm just asking, what do you think?
Ocho, you was 5-5 going into that game with Joe Burrow. And you think somehow all of a sudden you're gonna win you're gonna win 6 of your last 7 games, or however many games left?
You got to stay with what I just said. Let's keep everything in the context. I said our receiving core is so good.
Yes.
I think it can overcome not having Joe Burrow there because they're so good.
Think about what you were when Joe Burrow was there. Did the wide receivers overcome that? When you had Joe, you said the second best quarterback in the NFL. What was your record with the second best quarterback in the NFL? What was your division record with the second best quarterback in the NFL?
Right.
Did your wide receivers?
Remember, we had a hurt Joe now. We only got Joe healthy for 3 games. We got Joe healthy for 3 games. That's it.
Ocho, you remember the first day when y'all lost the opening day? What did I tell you, Ocho? I said, Ocho, in my experience,
yes, sir.
If you limp into the season, what you do? You limp out of it.
Out of it, yeah.
Remember I told you that, Ocho?
Yeah. I mean, but that's true for everybody because if you come in hurt, and nobody's fully healthy anyway.
The healthiest you're gonna be is the first day of training camp. That's the healthiest you're gonna be.
You're gonna be, you're right. That's facts. That's facts.
Granted, Ocho, they don't hit like we once did in camp.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is walkthroughs. You have 2-a-days.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got to the league, okay, 2-a-days, you're gonna hit one of those days.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we once went 8 straight days of hitting both practices. So we went for over a week. Yeah, a week.
I know your body would beat up.
Oh yeah, Ocho. Now by that third day, that's when that old man sitting. That you walk his stiff leg, everything hurt. Mm-hmm. You hate to get up late at night to go to the bathroom in your dorm room.
Yeah,
your feet hurt, your ankles hurt, your knees, your back, your hip.
Everything.
And normally, the third day is when they throw in 907 and goal line. So now you know what I'm talking about, Ocho. Now, listen, you ain't really had to do no doubt.
You the tight end. I ain't had to do none of that.
Strap it up, Ocho.
Strap it up. It's time to go.
So now Mike does sent word to me. 87, I need you to get them going. Get them going. Mike, do you know how sore I am and everybody else? And you talking about strike up the band?
Yeah.
So now, get everybody going because I don't want Mike to be in a bad mood and keep us out there for any longer than we need to be out there.
Need to be, yeah.
He said, I look at that schedule sheet. Oh, man, we ain't got but 75 minutes. I'm trying to get as close to that 75. It's not over.
75 minutes?
75. The morning practice was normally like 75, maybe 90. The afternoon normally got like 145, 202, 207. That's what Mike Shanahan. Now with Coach Reeves, ain't no telling how long them thing go. Them thing might go 2.5, 245 street. Coach Reeves was old school.
Do you know how long they practice today? You know how long a practice is today in today's game?
How?
Man, a practice maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Maybe an hour.
What?
That's what I was told. I've yet to be to one, but with the new CBA rule, all that running up and down and having pads on every day and all that hitting and all that's gone. That's going out the window. I don't think they practice enough. I think that's another reason for some of these injuries. You're not putting the body through the ringer before it's time to play ball.
I totally agree with that. But I tell you what I would do, Ocho. Let me ask you this. Would you rather practice longer and more with pads and get guaranteed money and guaranteed health benefits,
right?
Lifetime benefits, or would you have less practices?
Oh, that's a good one right there, huh?
It ain't no good one. You'd rather have guaranteed money and lifetime health benefits.
Yeah.
Practicing.
Yeah, most definitely. And the funny thing about it, when we was time to wear pads, I never wore my pads to practice. I put my shells on, and everybody just knew not to hit me.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we were one of the first ones that wore no thigh pads. We had no pads. I mean, we had running backs that had no thigh pads, no hip pads, no pads,
yeah, right,
no knee pads. So Mike would always tell us when it came Thursday, that's when we had 907. He said, I want you to dress like you dress in the game.
In the game, right.
Well, shit. I ain't wear no thigh pads, no knee pads, no hip pads, no mouthpiece, no nothing.
Right. No nothing. Right.
All I had was shoulder pads and a helmet on. So that's how we roll with it. I don't know, Ocho. I think y'all up against it. Ocho.
Yeah.
Without Joe.
I was trying to be optimistic. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I was trying to be optimistic. Just the fact that Jamar, and we can be efficient. We can be efficient with Joe running the ball, man. I'm thinking, I'm just being optimistic as possible. I'm Mr. Browning. Let's go.
No. Let me ask you this. Hold on, we got this. Mr. Riggleman just asked, who had better hands, me or Ocho?
Well, me definitely. I definitely had better hands. Listen, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Listen, you already got on glasses, so that let me know you can't see.
Ocho,
you already got on glasses, so that let me know you can't see. If you think you had better hands than these boys right here, oh man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I used to do spear fishing with no spear.
Ocho, you got to understand. See, I came in the league. I came in the league when they didn't have the technology, the most sticky gloves.
I ain't had no.
Yeah, you did.
I wore Newmans.
I saw your glove. You had Nike. You might have worn Newmans in the beginning. I
was not with no Nike.
Yes, you were.
That's the new age kids, man.
I was with them. You see, the thing is that you do the internet, and they could look at you and see you had what you had on your feet.
Show me. That's my feet. We talk about hands. He talked about who got the better hands. You don't have better hands than me. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So at no point in time you wore the new technology gloves. I just want to hear you say that. No. And stop using the gloves as a reason. I got hand-eye coordination. Stop making excuses because I had better hands than you. Don't tell me nothing about no technology.
Well, who had the most catches?
Me. Who had the most yards? Me.
You had more than 800 catches?
Nah, that's too many. I don't need that many catches. I don't need that many catches.
Hold your hands up. You can see right there. Hold your hands up. Yeah, you see. Mine blocking out the whole screen. Look at yours. You got both of your hands in the screen. Look at that. I can't even open my hand up because my pick out the screen.
The size of my hands have nothing to do with how great they were.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I didn't need 800 catches. All I need is the little bit of catches I did get, and I did the most with it.
You got a little slider burger hands. I mean, a little slider look like a Big Mac. A little slider look like a Big Mac in your hand.
Oh shit! Hey, I got a problem, man. I don't know none of my stats, man. I don't know none of my shit. I normally a person that know their stuff, they'd be able to throw out the numbers, and I don't even know how many goddamn catches I had.
You had enough. You did. Hey, you're a first team All Pro, a many time Pro Bowl player, one of the great players in Bengals history. You don't need to know your stats. They speak for themselves. I know you. I don't know if you watched this night, but did you see Go James? Did you see what Go James did tonight?
Nah, what he did?
37 points, the most points by someone in the 21st season. But if you go look at the stats, he got damn near all the most. He had
37.
37 on 14 or 19.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't he just drop 28 the other night?
That was a triple dub. He had 35 the other night. He had 35, 9, and 5.
That's when AD had 9 points, right?
That was the triple dub. The 28, 10, and 11 was when AD had 9. The other night he just played on Friday night. He had 35 and 9, and they won that game. And he just followed it up with another 37. Let me see what he had.
Man,
he had 37, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals.
So at 38 years old, right? Mm-hmm. How do people still argue the fact that he is not the greatest basketball player of all time to be putting up these type of numbers at that age and playing at such a high level?
But what I don't understand,
how do people still argue the fact? I'm just curious.
Because they like arguing. They like arguing.
Is it personal? Because I mean, the resume is right there in front of you. How do you argue against what you're seeing still to this day from someone that is 38 years old?
I think the thing is, Ocho, look, I don't know where you are with this rap, but there are some people that says nobody will ever be greater than Biggie. Some people will say nobody will ever be better than Tupac. Some people say Hove got it. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're on those heels. There's nothing you can do that can move them. Right. Some people like Kool Moe Dee. Some people like Big Daddy Kane. Some people like KRS-One. Some people like Drake. Some people like Weezy. Wherever your Snoop Dogg or Cube, wherever your preference is, once you're there, you're not coming off that perch. So people have Kobe, or people have Jordan, or people have whomever the case may be.
That's preference.
They're not coming up. They're not coming off that.
Okay, I see you going with that. So that's opinionated preference that has no logical fact to go with it. When the logical fact, if you look at the numbers, since we base everything off of numbers and what LeBron has been able to do at 38 years old. And listen, I'm not even a basketball fan like that. You know, I'm soccer, boxing, football, and then obviously tennis. So the fact that I'm invested in watching him to this point and learning what he's been able to do at his age, when obviously you're supposed to be on a decline. What a goddamn decline at? Where's the decline that they talk about? Where does Father Time that they always talking about?
I think the thing is that mentally he still enjoys the game, and so he's gonna put the time in, and that's how you stay. Is that when you put the time in, he's never gonna come. He never uses camp to get in shape. He shows up in shape. And see, here's the thing, Ocho.
Don't be taking shots at my homeboy hard, man.
No, but see, here's the thing, though, Ocho. You can do that when you're 20s. But as you get older, it gets harder and harder. Ocho, you remember how you could drop like 5 pounds in 2 hours? And as you start to get older, it took you longer, not only for your body to recover, but for you to get in the top-notch shape.
Right.
Okay, that's the same thing that happened to Shaq. When Shaq was in his 20s, Shaq could use training camp. But then as he got older, he tried to use the same thing because he had success. And what happened? It took him longer and longer, and he started getting hurt. You see, the body doesn't recover like it once did when it was young.
Right.
The body loses its elasticity as we start to age. That's why they say to continue to stretch as we age. So the body doesn't hold fluids and it doesn't hold moisture. So now all of a sudden you become brittle. Calves, hamstring, groins. He spends all that money. See, he has a personal trainer. It's not so he doesn't train anybody else. I need you to be on call for me. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, if I need a stretch, if I need a workout, I need you on call. So therefore, he can't train anybody else because he's on call for Bron. Right. But Bron puts the time in. Same thing with Tom. Tom put the time in.
Right.
And you heard him say, I heard Bron talking the other day. He said, yeah, I get a lot of credit and, I've done a lot. He said, but the person that sacrificed the most is my wife. She has the toughest job.
Remember I said that when we forgot what show that was? Yeah. I know. I see. I'm glad. I'm glad that you said that. You see, because that right there is where we trying to get you, huh?
What?
We trying to get you to find that significant other, so you can go down that same path of righteousness and having that guidance that you don't understand. You think you on the right path, but you'll never be on that. What?
Ocho. But the difference is you have to understand. Savannah's been in LeBron's life since she was 15.
But this is the thing. This is what you don't understand. That wasn't God's plan for you. God wanted you to find your Savannah on the back end. He wants you to find your Savannah on the back end.
But you have to be, you see what Savannah says, look, I'm okay with being in the back. I wanted to be a wife and raise the kids. Go get that. I got you. Yeah. I'm holding it down over here. Ocho, you don't see Savannah trying to be in the front. Right. You don't see Savannah. She ain't on IG like that. Yeah. She ain't out there talking about, I'm on a private plane. I'm on an island. And to each their own, to whomever doing that. Right. But I'm saying she is content with letting LeBron be out in the front, doing what he needs to do. She said, baby, I got the kids. Yeah. I got Bronny. I got Bryce. I got Zuri. You handle that. I got that.
What's your dog? What's your little dog name? What's your little dog name?
Who, Teddy Bear?
Teddy Bear. I got people that are willing to be in the background. It just be them and Teddy Bear and let you handle everything out front. The same concept, the same visuals you just said, you just named, they willing to do the same thing. They willing to sacrifice everything they got going on just to make sure you on point.
But I mean,
that's another story. We'll get there. I sent it to you. I sent it to your Instagrams. And
I blocked you years ago. What?
Oh, man, I need something to drink, man. Speaking of this, everybody got assistance, baby.
The doctor, yeah.
I need something to drink. I ain't getting nothing.
That's him for the neurosurgeon, right? Oh.
What happened? Talk to me. What that? You got me hyped. Talk to me.
I think Real Friend just donated $500.
Oh, baby,
the doctor.
She just donated $500. Boy, she got money, boy.
Oh, Oh, you know, I'm about to be like St. Louis in the Players Club. Money,
Thank you.
money, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
money, money, yeah,
hey. Thank you.
We're
Thank
in
you.
the money.
I appreciate it. You told her thank you?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's your boo right there, huh? That's your boo right there.
Oh man.
Yeah. You see how God worked? You see how
God ain't it good?
You see how God worked, right?
Won't he do it?
Listen, he loves the cheerful giver. We were
Jesus, he will fix it. I know Jesus, he will fix it after a while. After a while. Listen, come on back with the church. Jesus, he will fix it. I know Jesus.
He will. Listen, we just talked about LeBron and having her Savannah, and look how God just put it right in front of you. One of the things that we always do is we never pay attention to the signs. That was the sign. That was the sign. Now don't slip up. Don't slip up now.
I don't need no Savannah right now. I take Atlanta or Macon. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about Georgia. And anytime I come, if you know this about what's your sign? A chick asked me, say, well, Shannon, what's your sign? If I'm in your life, it's a sign from God. That's what sign I am.
Hey,
you didn't know?
I like it. I see where you going.
Yeah.
I see you going. But one thing about it, I hear what you're saying, but don't miss that blessing now.
I ain't gonna miss no blessing.
So don't miss that blessing.
It's funny that you say that. I'm gonna talk to you off here. The Cowboys will add Jimmy Johnson to the Ring of Honor December 30th. The Cowboys, I know Jimmy a little bit, having worked at Fox.
Right.
I believe had egos not gotten involved, the Cowboys could have been the Patriots before the Patriots got the Patriots.
Whoa.
But egos became
simply because of the head coach.
The owner wanted more credit, and he and the head coach started butting heads. Because you got to think about it. Emmett came in the league at 21. He won his last championship in 95. So Emmett was 27. Troy was 28. Mike was 29.
Damn, they were young.
Yeah, in their prime. And they got Larry Allen.
Oh, that's strong joke. That's strong joker there.
They just started. And that's what you see the difference between Mr. Look, and everybody, and I hate saying that, but you know, it is what it is. Mr. Kraft, and I'm sure Mr. Kraft behind the scenes, you know, Mr. Kraft said, look, I'm content with Paul Tagliabue or Roger Goodell handing me trophies.
Right.
I don't need no credit, because at the end of the day, I own the team.
Right.
Jeff Bezos is gonna get credit no matter what Amazon does.
No matter what.
The company.
Right.
Steve Jobs has been dead for almost a decade now. Rest his soul. Whatever Apple does, he's gonna get credit.
Right.
But a lot of times I got to get the credit. And Jerry once said there are 500 other coaches that could coach this team. 500?
Wait, he said it like that for real?
Yeah, he said it like that.
So do you think one of the reasons for the Cowboys' demise and not being able to reach a Super Bowl is because Jerry getting in the way of Jerry?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So is there anyone that can actually tell him that, or is he one of those that just doesn't listen because he's in a position of power and ownership?
Well, if you look at his business card, it says owner, CEO, VP, custodian, executive assistant. He has all the titles. Right. And when you have all the titles, but I think Jimmy is very deserving. If you go back and look at the Cowboy coaches, they've only had two great ones, he and Coach Landry.
Right.
He started because what Jimmy could do, Jimmy came out of college. So Jimmy won at every level. He won at
UM.
He won at University of Miami. He was at Okie State before he came to UM.
Right.
He was on that Pitt staff in the early 80s with Marino and with Marino and them. But Jimmy was in college. So all these guys that's coming to the league, Jimmy knew who could play because Jimmy recruited them. So now he's like, oh, I tried to recruit him at the University of Miami. I could let me grab him now. Let me get him now. Let me get him now. And Jimmy about that work. Oh, it wasn't no. See, the problem was is that once Jimmy was removed, Jerry wanted a relationship with the players. So if anything they didn't like, they could go upstairs. They could circumvent the head coach. So you couldn't do that with Jimmy.
Right.
Oh, you couldn't do that with Jimmy. See, guy fell asleep in the meeting before the playoffs. Jimmy cut him. The reporter asked him. He said, "Well, what if that was Troy that fell asleep in the meeting?" He said, "I woke his ass up." You see the difference? You treat everybody fair. You don't treat them all the same.
Right.
But I think this award is very, very deserving for Jimmy and what he was able to do for the Cowboys. Because you look at the guys, the Troy, the Emmets, the trade, and I think Jerry had a lot more to do with the trade of Troy Charles Haley. Because I don't think Jimmy per se wanted him because he had heard all the stories about Charles, and Charles was a very different a different animal.
Oh yeah,
was a different animal. But to get 3 championships in 4 years, it probably could have been 4, 5, and 8 years. But hey, because here's the thing, Ocho, everybody wants credit. Everybody wants credit.
But he was going to get the credit anyway. He's the owner. I'm not sure why he always has to be front and center. Even still today, he has to be front and center doing interviews, speaking for everybody. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. You that boy. You already that boy. I'm not sure why you need to do that.
Because he wants to be the face. Because think about it. They say Dak is not the face of the Cowboys. Jerry is. Jerry's the face of the Cowboys. The first person you think of when you talk about the Dallas Cowboys, who? Jerry Jones.
Right.
That's not normal. The only other time that's probably happened is that in the Yankees with George Steinbrenner. And I know George is a little, Mr. Steinbrenner is a little bit before your time, but he was like that. He dominated all the airspace, and when you thought, and he had great players, but it was, you thought of Mr. Steinbrenner. And that's what Jerry wants. He see the owners don't get the love and adorations that players get. No matter how much money you got, they love them players. Why you think Jerry be hanging out and buying them drinks? Jerry want to be a player. And what comes along with that? But it's his team. I mean, hey, what you going to, hey, that's like you the king of your castle, right? Ain't nobody finna tell you, hey, Ocho, man, you need to put a blue couch in here. Nah, Ocho, you need to move that TV. Like, get your ass out my house. This is my house. I'll decorate it how I want to. Jerry says, I own the Cowboys, and I'll do with them as I say.
Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Honor well deserved. December 30th, he's going into the Ring of Fame and joining other greats. Coach Landry, Bob Lilly, Randy White, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman. There's some of they got some, I think Rayfield Wright's up there. They got a lot of Hall of Famers, and Jimmy's in the Hall of Fame, so he should be up there. I think if you make the Hall of Fame, you definitely need to be in the Ring of Honor for said team.
Most definitely.
Colorado's Kavasi Smoke. I hope I said his name. Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier. Cavassier Smoke says the Buffaloes could have gone undefeated but played selfish ball. He wrote, simple fact, bro. We could have went undefeated this year. Too much selfish ball going on, man. Can't win like that. Got to play and win as a team. But if you go the other route, you get results like this. Smoke is the transfer from Kentucky to the Buffs. Rotation going, being a go-to option in the Wildcat offense for the greater part of 5 years. What's your thought on that?
He tripping and don't know what he's talking about. The fact that you play the game of football and think that
team was going to
go undefeated. Like, let's be realistic. There are pieces missing. The interior is the most important part in being able to challenge any Power 5 school. You got to beef up. They had the meat and potatoes in the interior on the offensive line and D line. That is nowhere to be found right now. And you think they would have went undefeated?
No,
it's impossible. So I mean, I understand what he's saying, and it's a team game. It's a team game. There are 11 players on offense. There are 11 players on defense. but it's about individuals winning their individual battle. And that's what it comes down to.
Is he taking a shot at Coach Prime? Is he taking a shot at Shador? What's going on? What do you think? What's your thought process?
I don't know what he's taking a shot at because it's not really making any sense. To me, it's gibberish. It's gibberish to me because Prime already told you before the season even started what he needed to be able to compete. He already said it. And then you talk about, what do you say? They playing selfish ball. What is selfish ball? What is selfish? What do you consider selfish ball? Because I see the players of Colorado doing the same thing I was doing when I was in high school. The same stuff I was doing when I was in the league. And I'm nowhere near selfish. I mean, it might be perceived by other parties that don't like the way I play the game, but I'm not selfish. So I'm not sure. It's just a bunch of hot air to me.
Okay. There's a person in Toronto that's listing half of a queen size bed for rent for $900 a month. So in other words,
who come in the bed with you?
No, he got for $900 a month. You get half of the bed.
You get half of the bed. I'm saying, I'm sure you get something in the bed with you for $900. What amenities? It has to come with something.
Well, I mean, I guess you get to use the bathroom or something.
Nah, for $900 what a month?
Yeah, I mean, you inviting problems.
Shit.
I mean, who is gonna invite a stranger off the street to sleep in the bed? Okay, I get it. One thing, I got a roommate, but they got their own room, and that happens. I mean, that happens in college because a lot of times you get a roommate, Ocho.
Right.
They from California and you from Florida or whatever the case may be. But to invite someone in and says, okay, we're roommates. You sleep on that half of the bed. I sleep on this half of the bed. Not the couch. Yeah.
You got me. It's only one bed.
One bed.
Oh, man, what we talking about, man? He tripping, man. He tripping. Stop playing. Man,
you read half.
Come on, man. I see you going with it now. Come on, man. Ain't nobody falling for that. Oh, that might be a way of a signal of some sort, depending on what people got going on. You never know these days. You never know these days.
Nah, hell no. You just asking for trouble. You asking for trouble.
Okay.
Just go ahead and say, bro. Well, I mean, you probably should just hopefully they're not serious, but the mere fact, just go ahead and just move out. Because if you gotta have somebody share half your bed.
Yeah, in this economy, he probably dead serious. Because shit high right now.
He said he needed help paying the rent.
Told you.
Bro, you need to downsize then. Ocho.
It's a 1-bedroom. How you gonna downsize from a 1-bedroom?
Find a cheap apartment.
He live in Toronto. You said he didn't live in Toronto. Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto is kind of expensive, I think.
I understand that the rent is higher than Giraffe Head, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. Every one bedroom apartment doesn't cost the same.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
Maybe you have to live in an area that's not as affluent,
not as safe,
prominent. Yes.
Not as safe.
Yes.
But do you want to do that? Do you want to put yourself in harm's way just to be able to live at an affordable rate? That ain't good.
Well, you living somewhere you can't afford. You living outside your means now because you want to share half your bed, Ocho. Half your bed.
It's a guy, right?
Yes.
Well, hopefully it's a woman that can.
Ain't no woman or stranger going for that. And I get half the bed. If look, I'm paying $900. I don't care if it's a full size or a twin bed like I had in college.
You want it to yourself?
I want to roll over and don't touch nothing. I don't want your feet touching me. I don't like people feet on me because they got talent. Everybody don't get no mani and petty like me once a week and be cutting up my sheets. Man, you like people when they put their feet on you?
Yeah, but I like when real I don't know who people is. I like when real put her feet them goddamn pretty. Oh yeah.
You put your feet on me, you better let them things soak.
You don't like women feet?
You better let them sit in cocoa butter for about 3 hours.
Nah, you ain't got to do that, man. Listen, ain't nothing like You don't be like when you don't suck. Never mind. You know, it's a
What?
kid friendly. It's a kid friendly show. Kid friendly show.
Hey, she better have some pig feet or some chicken feet. That's the only thing I'm sucking on that go in the mouth. Feet.
You don't suck on the toe, huh?
Come on, man. Come on, Ocho.
Wait, listen to me.
Ocho,
wait.
Ocho, what we doing here, Ocho? What
we
doing now?
Listen. Stay with me now, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, I need you to live a little bit, man. Get you some crushed ice, right? Get you some crushed ice, and you take that foot. You start with the pinky toe, and make sure it got a nail on it, though. Make sure you got a nail on it. You start with the pinky toe, and you work your way over, man. It's like playing the flute, baby. It's like playing the flute. Come on now.
Toes?
Yeah, man.
Now I like a good old pig. No, you know more pig feet.
Yeah, you know, I like pig feet too. Now I like pig feet too. Yeah,
I used to get them tongs and put that thing on that wax paper.
Yeah.
Chicken feet. My grandma used to make chicken feet.
Yeah.
That's about it, though, Ocho. I ain't gonna even lie to you, cuz.
Man. Listen, I'm gonna send you my book, man. I got a book for you.
Ocho. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ocho. If I suck on some toes, Ocho, we get married tomorrow. We get married tomorrow.
You know, it's hey, listen, let me tell you, stay with me now. It's a set of toes that just donate you $500 too.
OJ, you know what, Ocho? I ain't really no toe, no foot. You know, I mean,
right? You know,
I like some pretty feet and stuff like that, but
it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things you not. It's a lot of things you haven't done.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay. That's
I don't know, Ocho. I don't know, Ocho, about the toes now. I mean, I you know, behind closed doors, it's all considered making love. But yeah. But where we draw the line, though, Ocho? Where we stopping?
Oh, hey, boy, I'm from Liberty City, baby. We don't draw no lines. We don't draw no lines. We don't draw no lines now.
I gotta put this car in park and get up out of here. I gotta park this car. I gotta let you go down the road by yourself. I gotta let you go down the road by yourself, Ocho. You go ahead, Ocho. Hey, this far as I needed to go. This far as I needed to go.
Hey, we got to get you all these goddamn training wheels, boy. You on training wheels? You living on training wheels, man? I don't know what's wrong with you.
Ocho, you speeding? I mean, you speeding?
I'm speeding, but I got my seatbelt on.
Yeah, man.
I got my seatbelt on.
God dang, Ocho. I guess I'm a little slow, Ocho.
Yeah.
We got 20,000 people on this thing live.
What?
Live. I tell you what, Ocho.
I love y'all. What they do? What they do, twin?
Ocho, check this out.
Yes, sir.
She got to have some hot sauce or something in the bag. I got to sprinkle something. I got to sprinkle something on them toes.
You see, not, you know what? This what I like about you. This what I threw something out there, right?
Yeah, you threw it out there.
I threw it out there, and you still think about it.
You know
so what? You know what that means. Since you still think about it, I know you're gonna make it happen.
Ocho, you know how you ever been fishing and you catch the lure and you throw it back?
Right.
You talk about them toes, I got to throw it back to you.
Nah. Trust me, you gonna be all right.
I'm trying to think what.
Just try, baby. Come here, man. That Red tell you about these. I'm telling you, man. That's something. I'm telling you, man. Them toes.
I'm missing out.
You missing out, man.
Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you. It's another world that this lets me know there are things that you haven't done or experienced or explored, and you need to act like Christopher Columbus with somebody. Huh? What you doing? I call your mama.
Well.
So, talk about her hair ain't done.
Hey. Hi. How you doing?
Hi. Say I love you.
Hi.
Blow a kiss to Uncle Shannon. Mwah.
Mwah. Your daddy crazy.
I'm sitting here telling Unc about you know, the ice, the toes. That ain't no secret because I don't even know Victoria.
That's what I'm saying, Rail. Some things y'all got to keep between y'all.
For what? How you think I got her? I don't spend no money, so it definitely ain't that.
Yeah, I know you had to suck toes. Yeah.
Man. I gotta do all the extra stuff, man, because I ain't spending no bag. I ain't spending no checks. This ain't no come up, no nothing. If you with me, you actually like me for me.
Well, I need. Can you deep fry toes? Cause you know we'll eat anything deep fried.
You can't eat it. You can't eat it. Just try it, just one time. Get you some crushed ice. Crushed ice.
Well, I'm gonna use it.
Listen, you could chew bubble gum and walk, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you could do two things at once, you're gonna be all right. Just try it.
I'm gonna have to send another Tasha or Maryland get the feet washed first. I need to see her get them feet. I need to go.
Oh, Tasha.
Let her do my nails, my manicure and pedicure in Cali.
Matter of fact, do one better. Go on YouTube. I got a tutorial. I do manicures and pedicures. I don't send her to nobody because I learned to do everything myself to help me save money. Do her nails and feet yourself.
Now, next day you go tell me you be biting the toenails off. You ever bite somebody's toenails off?
I went to school for this. I took cosmetology class to be able to save myself some money. So all her upkeep of her necessities, I learned how to do it, so I ain't got to spend no money.
No, I pay for that.
Nah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna save me $1 now. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna save my mouth off somebody's feet. So you save with $1, I'm saving my mouth.
I'm telling you, Unc, you want to take them somewhere they never been before. You want to take them somewhere they never been before. You got.
How about we go to Bali? Can we go to Bali? Can we go to the Maldives? I'm taking them somewhere they ain't never been before.
Nah, listen. It's sand everywhere. It's water. It's beaches everywhere.
Not the Maldives.
Yeah, it's listen. If I'm no disrespect, I enjoyed the trip. It was no different. I live in Miami, Maldives, Miami.
How about this here?
Sand. What's the goddamn difference?
Hey, ladies, would you rather have we're gonna put this up? Would you rather have your toes sucked
with crushed ice? Crushed ice.
Don't forget the ice.
Yeah.
Crushed ice.
Yeah.
Or a 10-day trip to the Maldives. 10 days. The Maldives of Bali.
Who want to go to the Maldives and Bali for 10 days? A trip maximum should be 3 days.
Man, you out your damn mind. You going halfway across the country. Man, you know, Ocho, that's 24 hours to get there, man. And so you going to turn around and come right back?
But listen, you better than me.
You suck toes longer than that.
10 days?
Yeah.
You know how long 10 days is? Way over there with nothing to do. It's only so much.
It's something to do. It's something to do. O'Shea got something to do. Oh, you lying. Talk about ain't nothing to do. I don't know who told you that.
Hey. Come on, man. 10 days. I guarantee everybody agree with me.
No.
I guarantee they do.
What do women say? What? 80% say they'd rather go to the Maldives.
They lying.
Do you lying?
They lying. They definitely lying.
Ocho, women,
they
toes.
Lying. They lying. And don't let them fool you. You know what? They bougie. They bougie. They trying to show off for the chat. They probably watching.
That's what I'm looking for. Ocho, you tweeted that you going on Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow.
Yo, Unc, I'm on Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow, baby. I forgot to tell you.
Said closed mouths don't get fed, so is it okay to ask co-host the Oscar with him?
What you think? Tell me.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
I co-hosted the Emmys. Do you know how much prep time is in that?
Yeah, I got time. It's not till 2024.
I know, but do you know how much prep time? Do you have to because not only must you know the actor or actress on site, right, but you also need to know the movie that they were in and what award they were nominated for.
Right.
To be able to recall it like that, that's a lot of prep time. I mean, because I did this, I think I hosted it like April.
Right.
And I got the stuff, I got the kit in January.
Right.
Or February.
Wait, what? They're not gonna give me no prompter?
No, you got to be able, because when you interview them, you got to be able to talk to people, Ocho.
Okay, I can talk to people. You know, that's one of my specialties, talking, man. That's right up my alley.
But you got to, Ocho, these faces aren't as familiar, or your recall, athletes. But to be able to recall an actor or an actress
Wait a minute,
and talk about the movie that they were in.
I can do that. I can do that. Trust me. That's my specialty. Talking, processing, seeing something, remembering. I have a photographic memory. I'm a movie head. I done been in movies too now.
Okay.
Hurry up and wait.
It's a lot more difficult. I mean, the prep time and the time that I put in, because because a lot of it was YouTube, Netflix and Hulu and Amazon. So it's not linear, just all linear television, where it's CBS, NBC, and Fox. No. And so to be able to look at somebody is like, hey, that's such and such. Hey, congratulations on your nomination. Oh, I loved you. Oh, I love this. That ain't as easy as you think.
Right. I know it's not. But I think I could do it. So what I'm not going to do is, my grandma told me, like in my tweet, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm on Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow at, baby, I don't want to scream my name again. Tomorrow, I think I'm the first guest on. So my first question is, listen, Jimmy, I'd love to co-host with you in 2024 at the Oscars. It don't have to be the whole show. Just let me get up there. Let me just get up there, get my feet wet. Now, if I go on the Oscars before you get me on First Take, we gonna fall out.
No, I ain't bringing nobody to eat sucking no toes on no show with me. They gonna say, they go Sharpe and old toe sucking Ocho.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Man. Now everybody gonna be talking about man, Ocho trying to get Unc to suck toes. Man, I got kids. man, I got 2 daughters.
Come on, man. You can't worry about what other people say.
No.
You gotta have turtle skin, as you say. Turtle skin.
Big N, big O. No.
Listen, that's like I have a vision board, right? I have a vision board in my bathroom. My vision board on things that I envision doing. The first thing up there, boom, Unc and Ocho. Right up under Unc and Ocho, that already came to fruition. Up under Unc and Ocho is inside the NFL. Boom, that's already happening. Then under that, third is First Take. I'm waiting on you. And right under First Take, now that the opportunity to be on Jimmy Kimmel is, boom, host the Oscars or just make an appearance.
Can I ask you a question?
It's 2 things on that vision board that haven't happened yet, and they're gonna happen. You can help me with the third one.
Where was them toes at when you was growing up? What was how was sucking toes on your priority list? Okay, make it to the NFL, get my family out of the Liberty City.
What we doing? What we doing?
Asking.
That didn't start till I got to college and I had to dance. I had to dance to make a way to make a living.
So in other words, you try to show the young lady how freaky you could be. To I know somebody, he probably did this, but he ain't do this, did he?
I had
it all up under the bottom of her feet, and she probably walked around there barefooted.
I had bills to pay. I had bills to pay.
That's all right. Pick and choose. I ain't paying them bills. Them bills ain't gonna get paid. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
People somebody asked your wing choice. So what flavor would your wing choice be?
I like that. That's a good question.
What's your favorite wing choice flavor?
That's the problem. When I eat my wings, I don't use ranch. I don't use blue cheese. I eat them plain. I love my wings grilled. No charcoal. I hate the little how they burn it just slightly a little bit.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate it. And some people love it. I don't understand how they eat it like that. Even with fried chicken. With fried chicken, I don't want no sauce. I don't want nothing on it. So I'm just hoping it's seasoned to perfection, and I eat everything plain. I know that's weird because everyone uses some type of hot sauce, some type of sauce on chicken wings, and I just don't.
Yeah, I have to be careful. I like mine plain too. Probably if I'm out, I'm gonna get plain. Now, if I'm home and like Now the team that come over and we watching games on Sunday will get wings, but I got to be careful because I like lemon pepper will probably be second, but I can't eat a whole lot of sauces because my stomach gonna be like an HBC band playing that thing in there.
Right. I don't know. Speaking of lemon pepper, I don't know if you know about a restaurant called Snappers. There's a restaurant called Snappers here in Miami. And one of the few things that I do enjoy about having Snappers is I get the wing and shrimp combo, and it has the lemon pepper on the chicken, but it's also on the fries. It's on the fries, and I really like that. Yeah, man, I really like it. It's got the
what is Snappers? A strip joint?
Nah, Snappers. It's like like Long John Silver's, like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
okay.
that. I don't know if my comparison is right, but it's cool. I don't go there often, but when I do, it's something about that. They don't overdo it with the lemon pepper. It'd be just enough to where they don't drown you in it.
Ocho, Doug just hit us up and said you're on Kimmel on Tuesday, not tomorrow.
I'm on. Tomorrow is what's the day?
The day Sunday. Tomorrow. Well, actually, if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, it's Monday.
Wait, today is
Monday.
Yo, that's crazy. I done forgot. I can't even keep up with the day.
Yeah, I can't have you on first take because I'll tell you what day and then you show up the next day and that's gonna make me look bad. So
I would be there a day early. So I'll be there a day early to prep.
So
I'm on Kimmel. I'm on Kimmel Tuesday. Good. Yes. Everybody watching, make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna be clean as the board of health too. I'm gonna be clean, Unc.
So what's your favorite? So wings. So plain, lemon
grilled.
Okay, plain, grilled,
lemon pepper.
And,
that's it. Not a lot of lemon pepper. Don't drown me and have me choking. Just a dash of lemon pepper. That's all I need.
Okay. I can rock with that. I'm more crispy, fried crispy.
Right.
So are you flats or drumettes?
Oh, flats. Give me flats.
Yeah.
Give me flats. I love flats.
Even though there's more meat on the drumette, just like that. I just like that slide.
Pull it off. Yeah. You see that technique you just did?
I ain't doing no toes like that. They ain't for no toes. That's for wings.
Exactly how you do the pinky toe. You separate it two, just like you just took that goddamn. No. Yeah, I'm just telling you. Listen. You already got the technique in you.
Maybe I might maybe I hit a finger or something. I can't hit no toe.
You hit a finger, but you won't hit the toe. You hit the finger. You mean the same finger that wiped from the back?
There you go, man.
I'm just saying, you hit the finger that the finger wipe front to back, but you won't suck the goddamn toe that got to get from point A to point B. That don't make no sense.
It all depends. I got to see if she left handed or right handed. I'm gonna get the opposite hand. Let me see if you saw this story. A man traveled to Turkey and got a beard transplant.
Yo, normally I saw that on Twitter.
We see guys get hair transplants.
Yeah,
but he got a beard transplant.
Yeah.
Would you get a beard transplant?
Man, listen, I don't really care for the beard, but I don't want to do a transplant. If I could, I wanted a lace front beard. Like, people know how to get on Twitter. People on Twitter know how to find old tweets. You know how they pull up old tweets of people and the celebs, whatever it might be. I'm sure people can go and find it. I've tweeted numerous occasions. I want a lace front beard. I don't want to get I don't want to get a transplant because that's permanent.
Right.
It's permanent.
I don't know.
What about the hair pieces? You seen the hair pieces?
I have.
With the waves?
Yeah.
Dog, I want one of them.
Ocho, you done been bald so long. I mean, I can't envision you with hair.
No, you look. Dude, the funny thing about it, I swear for God, and I know I play around a lot on here. I can grow a head full of hair. I just hate the maintenance of having to get it taped up, having to brush it, having to put in a wave cap, having to put grease. That is aggravating to me. That's aggravating to me.
I don't know about no head full. I mean, you might can grow some little pricks.
No. Look, my hair growing in right now. Look. I grow a head full of hair. I tell you no lie. I wouldn't lie to you.
I see more hair on an 8 ball.
I know. I'm just saying it's coming in. I need a haircut. It's a little porcupine right now because I got to cut it before I fly out tomorrow.
What you gonna cut?
You can't see it. It's there though.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing but cutting
saw
the
me.
food.
You just saw me with a patch in the back of my head on the last show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I grow a head full of hair.
I don't know about no head.
I want that transplant, not transplant. The one with the barber where they make you waves.
Yeah,
that's live. Cause I ain't got the patience to do the work with the brush, and you got to train your hair down. I ain't got time for all that shit. Women like waves too. I love to be like, hey, real look, wave check.
LaRon Lewis just donated $10. He said, "Tell Ocho to hit that Minnie Riperton."
What he know about Minnie Riperton, man?
Well, she was her daughter was on, what's her daughter's name? She was on
what?
Saturday Night. What's her daughter's name? She had a famous daughter, Maya Rudolph.
Really?
That's Minnie Riperton's daughter. Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. I'm 1,000% sure. She, if I'm not mistaken, I think she had an aneurysm. She had a cancer or something.
Oh, memory lane, Minnie Riperton. Oh, well, that's throwback right there, man. That's throwback.
Back down memory lane and loving you. Loving you.
It's easy because you're beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How that sound?
She had cancer. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's throwback, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Women had voices back then. You know, they could sing. They can sing. They sang.
They could sing. Yes, they could.
Minnie Riperton, Tammy Terrell, those women back then. Good man.
Yeah, they could go.
Stacey Lattisaw. What's the
That's during Tina Marie time too, huh? A little before.
No. Yeah, Tina was a little after.
Tina
was like early 80s.
80s, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Tina. Whew, I remember the first time I heard Tina.
Yeah.
If somebody would have told me she was a white woman,
you would. Nope.
Get out of my face.
Nope.
Ain't no way.
Nope. Yep. Yeah.
And then when that album came out and she was on the like.
Yeah.
And she was tiny.
Yeah.
But that voice was booming.
You know what? We know who reminds me of Tina Marie as far as the voice and being so small, but they sang
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable range.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable range. Crazy.
Yeah. They I mean, even the guys back then, all the guys could sing back then.
Oh yeah. Music ain't like that no more, different. Man.
Nah, I mean, because music a lot of guys they started out in groups and then they branched off, you know, who was that? All the guys really LTD.
What you know about Jeffrey Osborne? What you know
Jeffrey
about,
Osborne?
What you know about that, man? Stop playing. Let's go.
But see that's when but see back in the 70s when I grew up, when the big funk bands, Earth, Wind and Fire, Parliament, Confunction, Heat Wave, Earth Elements of the Universe, Earth, Wind and Fire, Ohio Players, the Barcades,
the Manhattans, the OJ. Man, don't get me started, man. Man, don't get me started, man.
I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through.
Yeah, come on, Unc. Yeah, I'm right here with you, man. Let's go. Hey, that's throwback.
Yeah, it had to be what, 70s, probably 77. I think 77.
Might have been 77 or 76. One of them.
77. It might have been 79, but I think it's 77.
Oh, that's throwback. That's good.
Oh man, yeah. I remember like Atlantic Star was Secret Lovers.
Yeah. That's what we are.
Mr. Send for Me.
Find hard to wait. Oh, I forgot the words. The way I feel.
Unc Ocho said, "Who you got, Marvin Gaye or Al Green? Give me Marvin.
Oh,
I
that's not
love, I
fair.
love Reverend Al. I love Reverend Al.
Oh, that's not fair.
Marvin Gaye.
That's not fair.
Marvin.
What Marvin
Marvin.
Gaye did at the 1984 or 85 NBA All-Star game, the way he sang that national anthem,
Yeah,
that's it for me. That's it for me. I ain't never seen no national anthem sang like that, man.
Yeah.
Ever.
But you know, back then, you know, you had Marvin Gaye, you had Teddy Pendergrass, you had Al Green, you had Barry White, you had Freddie Jackson, you had big Lenny Williams. You
are my lady.
That's Freddie. That's Fabulous Freddie.
My love. You're everything I need. Oh, my dog. What you know about that?
What I know about I was almost a teenager when a lot of these guys were singing. Not I was a teenager, but because Marvin was in the 70s, and but all these other guys I remember very vividly. But see, Ocho, that's when, like I said, the big bands in the late 70s, the disco era was still going strong in the late 70s. Donna Summers and you know, Chick, Freak Out.
Yeah, that's the jam.
Yeah, Stevie was always Stevie Wonder was always Stevie Wonder, 60s, 70s, 80s. He's been that.
Right.
Man.
That's throwback.
That's the kind of music. See, now look, hey, there's nothing against it, but I don't really relate to that. I put the grooves on. I just rock out with that.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm the same way. What I do is today's era and today's music. I support each and every artist, no matter who it is. I support each and every artist. I buy their stuff. I stream their stuff. But what I continuously listen to is always oldies, blues, classical, and jazz. Love it.
By yourself.
Okay.
Hello. Lots of requests for y'all to fit. I Am Dreaming by who? Atlantic Star.
What you know about that?
Hold on, let me see. My song was Message in a Bottle, because I've actually sent that song to somebody.
Who you sent it to, Unc?
Yeah, I was hurt though. Ocho, I was.
You was hurting?
I was hurting, Ocho.
What you did wrong? You did something wrong.
Yeah. What I did wrong?
Yeah, I know you did something wrong.
Nah, she say she got to get away. She got to find herself.
Ooh.
And that self wasn't.
You know what that means. That's a cop out. Find yourself. We ain't going to address that right now.
Because self isn't something you find. Self is something you create. Ooh. Self is a lot like happiness. You don't find happiness, you create happiness. Self isn't something you find, something you create.
Come on, preacher.
Man, I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna let that go.
Come on, preacher.
I'm gonna let it go, Ocho.
Come on, preacher. Yeah, I ain't falling for that okie doke. Oh, I need some time to myself. For what? Don't do that. Atlantic Star. What was your song on Atlantic Star again?
Send for me. I don't know what said, my baby. I thought everything was fine. You said you got to get away to find yourself. He said, "Now, lady, can't you tell? It's written all over
your face."
Oh, Ocho, man.
My days and nights. Man, let me stop. I need to go on The Voice. I need to go on The Voice.
So think about the misery that you're gonna put me through. Goodbye. Doesn't mean a thing to you and I. No, it don't.
Ooh, that's the jam. Let's go.
Love has stood the
test
of time. Yes, it has. If you plan on leaving me behind. He said, Ocho, let me put one more thing on your mind.
If you ever need me, baby.
He say, send for me. He say, send for me. I'm just a telephone
call away.
Ocho, you know I got. Hold on. What's the song? I'm Dreaming. Am I Dreaming by Atlantic Star? I don't remember this. I remember.
Am I Dreaming? I never heard of that. Oh, Am I Dreaming? Okay. You got play. Just play it real quick, and then it'll come to you when you hear it. You hear it?
Hold on, just a second.
No, I don't want to play it because I know I know they got that clearance thing.
No, I don't
Things are listen, hey, listen, this is the beat. Things are kind of hazy. And my head's all cloudy inside. You know it. When you hear it, you know it. Now I've heard talk of angels, but I never thought I'd have to.
What's the song we can sing, Ocho, that you and I both know?
See you. Oh my God. Hey, listen, that Atlantic Star song they talking about, Am I Dreaming? When you hear it, it's gonna hit you. But I ain't got the range to be hitting them notes. Oh, that's classic, man. Am I Dreaming? Oh, they bringing back memories.
Yeah, they are. I think I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Now, please don't stop me
till I'm through.
Chad, okay. What's y'all country song?
Country?
Yes.
Red Solo Cup.
Hold on. Only really country song I know is oh, you know a song?
Which one?
I still play it.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Which one?
Michael McDonald.
What would you know about Michael McDonald, man? Come on now.
I'm not in love anymore. I can't forget things will never be the same again. I can't forget how you made it so clear.
I can't.
Every time I see your smile, in your hello, that you can only stay a while. See? What you know about that?
Man, what you heard I was word for word with you now. I can't forget. That's the jam.
I keep forget things on there.
She trying to make the kids go to bed. Leave them kids alone. What do people want to hear, man?
What y'all want to hear? Just the two of us.
Oh, what about Two Occasions?
And Bobby Caldwell. What they won't do for love?
You know about
travel all over. Come on, Ocho.
You know, Two Occasions.
I only think of you.
On two occasions.
That's day and night.
And night.
Yeah.
I go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right. Only you.
Bill Withers, yeah, he sung that. Just the two of us, yeah.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
And they redid it with Grover Washington.
Two of us. You and I. Do 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 do
I
do
hear the
do
crystal
do
raindrops fall and the beauty
beauty
of it
of it
all.
all.
Sun comes shining through.
Everything you name, I know I know the words. Just the two of us. We can make it if we. Oh, I got one.
What?
I got one right here. I'm gonna just start off with the. Hold on. I'm gonna start off with the first words, and I know you're gonna know it. Hold on. Hold on. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
We gotta sing a song, Ocho.
I'm waiting on you. You tell me what we singing. I'm gonna go on my little memory bank.
You gonna go to
I'm
your little
gonna
memory
rock.
bank?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock out.
Hold on.
Some of it, you know how you always know like the first verse.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I gotta look at the words. But that first verse, I know that first verse like off rip.
You know Careless Whisper?
What you do? I know Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Why when you say that I'm thinking about Secret Lovers for some reason?
Nah.
Hold on. Careless Whisper. Hold on.
I like Sade. I like Tar Baby. I like it's a Some of the Heart. What's the name of that song, Sade?
Oh, you talk about George Michael.
George Michael's Careless Whisper.
Yeah, okay.
I feel so
No.
unsure.
I can't hit that
your
note.
hand and lead you to
and
as the music dies, something in your eyes call to mind the silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. The guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool.
I
should have known better than to cheat a friend.
And wait a chance that
I've been given,
so I'm never
so I'm
gonna
never
dance
gonna dance
again
again the way I dance
dance
with
you.
you. Okay, let's hit that. Let's hit the last part.
What's
The
last
night
part?
the music seems so
Seems so
loud. I
loud.
wish that we could lose this crowd.
Maybe
It's
it's
better
better
this
this
way.
way.
We hurt
We
each
hurt
other
each
with the
other
things we
things
wanted
we
to
say.
say. We could
We
have
could
been
have
so
been
good
good
together.
together.
We could
We
have
could
spent
live
this
this
dance
dance
forever.
forever.
Now he's gonna ask, who's gonna dance with me?
Live with me.
Ocho, we got to get you auto tools, bro.
Who? Oh, I ain't had no peppermint tea. That's why.
You
I
had
ain't
no
had no
peppermint tea?
No, I ain't had no peppermint tea. I'm drinking Coke.
Why you drinking Coke? You about to go to bed.
Oh yeah, I'm going to bed no matter what. I got to fight.
This is no.
No, can I? Baby, check this out. Let me holler at you real quick.
Came to see some things that she could not believe. How could her girl be
right here.
so naive?
So,
baby.
I don't know that song.
She conceived. Yep.
I got real
that big old smile of yours.
With her sitting here, I'm gonna sing better.
You gonna sing better?
Yeah, I can sing better because not she's in my presence, so I got to show off. I got to show out.
Hold on, just a second.
Me. La 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 la.
Sherelle says she want to hear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love.
What you know about that, man? I forgot who sang that.
Sherelle. That's who sung.
Oh yeah, this. Okay. I'm waiting on him to give me a song.
What you want to sing? What we gonna close it out with, Ocho?
I know. I'm ready to close it out. Whatever you want. We can
go. Tell Real. Ask Real what you want to hear. What Real want to hear?
What song you want us to close the show out with? Oh, that's why we were just singing it.
Yeah.
For real. Oh, like that. Okay. Saturday Love. That's too fast though, baby.
Your love is king.
I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We should end it with Luther.
I could aim, but I could not fire. I got a bullet to spare to kill my desire. Who's calling the shots?
Hey, you know
One
you need to be.
us
You
must make the peace.
Boy, you really into that too, boy. I got the eyes closed and all. Yeah, you know you need to be singing too.
Man, go ahead over there.
I'm just saying, sure, ain't too often you know somebody
To have a have not.
Okay.
The war have got to cease.
Okay. I like that. What song is that?
Loaded. Don't know where to point this. War of the Hearts with Shut by Sade.
Oh, okay. What you know about Sade? Come on, man.
Man, you better stop.
That's all I listen
to. That's all I listen to. You better stop. So we're gonna take notes. We about to sign off. We don't been on here almost 2 hours, Ocho. You know that?
For real?
For sure. And I got to go to work in the morning. So we're gonna check back. Give us some songs that y'all think Ocho and I should sing.
Yeah.
I'm more towards like Sade, Maxwell. He seems to be more like upbeat tempo.
Shit, she talk about singing Ebony Eyes.
Who sing? That's Rick James.
Yeah.
Ebony Eyes.
Yeah. But I can't play it on here. Banana. And you be lovers and friends.
But we coming. So I got to go to bed. I got to get some sleep, Ocho.
Yeah.
You know I love you. I don't care what anybody say about you. You my favorite horse if you never win another race. Ocho is where it's at. So thank you, guys. Hey, make sure you click that subscribe button. Get us to 350. Ocho and I next Monday, we're going to give away $20,000. 40 people will win $500 each.
20,000.
Hey, all you got to do, get five. You know what? We're gonna make it easy for you. Get 5 family and friends. Prove that they subscribe to Unc and Ocho. Hit us in our DM, and we're gonna get 40 random winners, 40, and give them each $500 each.
20,000.
20,000 because we want to show our love and appreciation for you helping us grow to the number that we didn't think we was going to see this early. When we put this thing together, we thought we had something special, but you never know. And you guys have helped us grow leaps and bounds a lot faster than we thought we could. So thank you very much. And we want to return the favor by giving you some of the money back because we think you've earned it. And we want to say this is our way of saying thank you. Saying thank you is not nearly enough. So we're going to do something tangible and give you an opportunity to win some money. So thank you again for tuning in to Nightcap. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Good night. I love y'all.